You might want to check it, mate.
There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm so hyped. I
Link
cannot
it.
wait.
Don't forget to link it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm trying to whack up. While I whack up the link, how about you give us a little introduction, mate?
Alright, you know what? I'd love to. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to BRL. It's been a bit of a long time coming to get me and Yonder back on the commentary. You know, we're here, everyone gapping for it, everyone's
High
gapping for
bills,
it, but we're
high
back.
bills. You know,
We're back.
a
Yeah,
lot of money.
yeah. Cost of living crisis has come into play. Thatcher's Britain, some would say. But you know, all that matters is that we're back. You know, it may be for financial purposes. It doesn't matter. We're back. I'm ready to do it all over again. Come on. So today we are actually at Abu Dhabi Yas Marina, which is located in the Middle East, which is notorious for its, you know, oil facilities and lots of money. But what we'll look for here today is not richness, you know, between people, but richness on the track with quality of racing. That's what we're looking to see today. But here we go. We've got a little bit of playing in the pits. Aiton and who the fuck is that? Hexbolt Slinger. Sorry, that's poor language. I can only apologise for free language there. Yonder, what are you doing? You're just letting me yap.
No, it's because it's. If you look at the state of play, it's currently daytime in Abu Dhabi.
I can see how that is an
I
issue.
don't actually know if that's much of an issue
I don't know.
or not.
But you know what? We get to see the track in all its natural beauty. You know, you can see the greenery. You can see the contrast of blue to grey. And I tell you what, it's bloody gorgeous.
hmm
Although I think we will have an issue with overheating because of
Hang on, it says
the
session
wall.
start time random.
Well, that's very good, isn't it? So we'll be racing at 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually, that wouldn't even be too bad.
But that's like a good thing. Yeah. Apparently it's worse tyre wear, but
Yeah, I'd imagine it'd be worse for tyre wear in the roaring hot flames.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's just tyre temp. Well, anyway, who started their lap first?
Eaton, I believe.
Eaton. I'll just run through the.
Slinging
Did
it
you go
round.
through the constructors?
I did not. I was
Yeah.
just yapping about how we're back.
Well, anyway, basically, state of play today is got to look out for the Red Bulls and the Alpines. More importantly, H12, 30 down in 10th at the moment, and AFK Mikey. They're the two protagonists for the illustrious Tier 3 Championship. 27 points apart, obviously 25 for the win, 1 for pole and 1 for fastest lap. So basically H12 is in front in that, so Mikey basically has to do all the bits and hope H12 retires, but is that going to happen? Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, what's your take on it, Zach?
I think I'm a firm believer that anything can happen in sports. But today it seems to be a little bit too optimistic. But, you know, you can never say never. Something might happen. And don't forget, if H12 gets an incident, it's point deduction on it.
Yeah, that is if they do not finish. So the key
right. So
for H12 is to finish.
Just finish. But you know, as a famous man said, first you have to finish, innit?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that. Who was that? Was that Johnny Sins said that? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yonder, may I just quickly ask? Have you linked it in the Discord, the stream?
I have not, because I've been doing some other things. However, I will do that right now.
Good boy. Good boy. Joking, of course. It's so, you know, the provisional pole lap is a 23.1. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. But what I can tell you is that does mean he's first at the minute, Eaton. So let's see what everyone else is doing currently. Sam Lee, back in my heyday, he used to be quite the competitive driver. but seems to have not made an impact this season at all. It was a bit of a
Mhm.
shock because I'd imagine he would have been one of the favourites for the title, if I'm honest. Yeah, I do believe he was up there last season, and with like a whole new roster, I thought he would have been one of the standouts. But he obviously
I'm
hasn't.
pretty sure
That
there's not
hasn't
a
come
rule
to
as well,
fruition.
like on what time of day it needs to be.
No, I don't think there
So
is. So
I think,
it doesn't
I
matter,
mean,
does
although
it
it's not
really?
ideal, I'm pretty sure there's nothing.
Realistically, everyone's racing in the same conditions, so let's get on with it.
It's who can adapt the best. I mean,
Exactly.
it's not really. I wouldn't really
Sam
say
Lee
it's much of an
goes
issue.
third to McLaren's 2-3 at the minute. Obviously,
And,
not everyone set
and
that
then
up.
let me just quickly talk about the constructors.
Of
Alpine
course.
sit 10 points ahead of Red Bull. Yeah, obviously fielding themselves to the championship protagonists, going fourth in the drivers as well as the constructors. So it should be a good little battle here. See who can take that championship home. Will it be double delight for H12, or will Mikey and his variety of teammates across the season be able to get Red Bull on top?
I absolutely love that alliteration yonder. That is quite stupendous. Who won it last season? Who won it?
For some shit driver.
Okay.
As we cross the line here with Brooks Baggy puts it 24-1 with second off the pace at the moment, followed up by, not followed up by Toxin.
A friend of the channel as well, SSB Snipes, is invalidated as per. Carries on as he means to continue. Wouldn't expect anything less from the lad. Is this his return since like
No,
Miami?
he's done a couple here and there.
Has he?
But once again, front wings flying and all that.
Yeah. Do you know what, Yonder? I think this time right now in qualifying is a good opportunity to cast our minds back to the early season predictions, particularly one of John Dawson's, who decided to back himself to win the drivers' standings championship, whatever you want to call it. He backed himself to win that. And, we're all for a bit of confidence in yourself, but I think he's full on took the piss there.
But then there is, the fact that he's finished P16 at highest from today.
So that's quite good, really.
26 points. Yeah.
There's nearly been more races than points for John Dawson.
Oh, as talking of the cheeky devil, he's just joined.
He's come to prove us wrong.
Okay, no, he's going to win.
He's come to prove why he should have won the championship.
My goat, John Dawson. We weren't saying anything bad about you.
Sure, I've got nothing but respect and admiration for John Dawson's driving.
I've got admiration for Mavericks right now as he takes turn 4 absolutely stupendously. Up onto the back straight now, getting a little distance away from Apara. He, as we said before, Alpine are the ones to watch out for as well as the Red Bull. Maverick saying he's going to back himself to take the pole here with a... Always just invalidated as I'm hyping him up. Yeah. But that's not on the turn.
Wait, hold on. Mikey needs to get pole, and he just needs to get pole.
He does need to get pole.
So the championship could be announced in qualifying. That would be...
I think it was always going to be a long shot, no matter what.
No,
especially if H12 is racing. He's likely to get points, so... I just see how it goes.
We have had some dramatic finales in the past, though, haven't we?
Yeah, can you name some?
I can name a very specific one.
Tier 2 Season 3. Tier 3 Season 1.
Abu Dhabi? Yeah, Tier 3 Season 1 was the one that came to mind. Not just because it was me, it was just more the, the whole dramatic.
Snipes has just straight lined himself.
Ego retired.
Yeah, his ego retired into the wall.
No, yeah.
He's going to need another front wing with that.
Yonder, how many people do you reckon were liquid in this lobby by the time Tier 3 Season 1 happened? I reckon at least 5.
Wait, can you speak up a bit, please?
Oh shit, my bad. I said, how many
Yeah.
people do you think in this lobby were liquid by the time Tier 3 Season 1 happened?
I could hear you, I just wanted you to say it again. Gonna be
Okay, you're
honest,
not
like,
bad.
if we just go down the list at the moment, as Aiton improves his time to a 23.0. So we're just watching H12 as alternate
Oh,
22.9. H12
ooh.
bit off the pace for 23.3.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to be on the pace, really, does he?
He just needs 1 point. A singular point is all he needs. And he's won the championship and will be the 12th different champion in BRL's history.
It's an esteemed list, isn't it?
Yeah, I would take you through it,
high
but
regarded.
he's actually like.
Oh, we
Aiton's
don't
rejoin
want to
on
get our
Saturday.
egos even higher, do we?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go through it.
As I think I've just seen Mikey get a toe from Autumn 8.
What is that? Ooh, that's a bit cheeky.
I know there is a lot of camaraderie between a couple of these people in Tier 3. And
reference to
maybe
Sabrina
trying to...
Carpenter.
What?
Sorry. No, don't matter.
What a sim. Anyway, purple through the second sector is what you need, really. A bit iffy on the power, and he's invalid.
Oh,
And it's looking shot for Mikey at this point. Gotta say, he only joined the tier in round 5 or something.
so
the
he's
fact
done
he's
well.
even in
He's
this
done well
is
to be
amazing.
fair, yeah.
But
Conjure
I
up a
think
title
it
challenge.
might be potentially over now. Yeah.
12 Trappy is going to win.
In the midst of all that, Samuel goes P3,
Unlikely.
showing his qualifying prowess once again.
May I just quickly ask, where is all the... no, it doesn't matter. I think I found it. No, I haven't. Have you
So I'm just
updated the
watching John
all-time stats
Dawson.
as of recent?
Yeah, as of the results I put out today.
We'll have a look then. Of course, we'll have a look.
John Dawson comes across the line. It says he's on mediums, but I think he might be on inters with that kind of pace. 3.5 seconds, well, 3.7 seconds off the pace now as Toxin goes to the top for 22.7. 2 tenths clear of
Particularly
his
ideal
teammate.
from JD.
Nah, not ideal in the slightest. And
He'll
I've
turn
got
it
to
on,
say,
won't he?
with all these times piling up, I think we might be saying welcome to the championship club to H12. But we'll have to see. Obviously, points deductions could come into play if they DNF and there's any interesting driving, but
No,
that
interestingly
is,
enough, you'd actually
unlikely.
be taken up to, I think it's 5th in the all-time points scored in a championship winning season. The champs, well, depending on what points he gets here. But
Oh,
he's
you're
actually
looking at that
beaten out
one?
by, yeah. Oh, am I
Yeah,
on the
I'm
wrong
not.
one? Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Google Sheet one. I think that I haven't updated that since BRL 100. Talk about
Which one are
BRL
you looking
events.
at then?
Oh no, when we use stats, it's the one on the Google Sheets. You should be able to view it. It's like the list of most polls, most wins, and
Ooh, I'll have a look.
podiums, etc. In each
Of
tier.
course, we'll have a look. Right,
Brooksberg,
okay.
he has crashed at turn 3.
Is that on where would I find this?
It should be on all-time stats. And
Stats.
I mean, to be fair, you can just look through all the if you go through like all the tier 1 champion seasons, then it's got all the points there
that's
and
true.
stuff.
Go on, we'll have a look at tier 3 champions. Yeah.
If you go
don't
into
actually know who's
stats
won.
and history, all-time records, and then just go to the top message in there, which is there's only 2 messages.
Where the
It'll
fuck
be
am
there.
I looking? Where the heck am I? Where the heck am I? Oh, general stats.
No, I'll
No,
send it to you on messages.
good boy. Good
Shut
boy.
the fuck up.
You like being called a good boy.
No, mate. I'm not having any of this
No banter.
zest.
I wonder if
But we should
Eaton will
probably.
give his teammate a toe.
Yeah.
I think he should be selfless here.
I mean, Aiton, he's got to do it for his teammate, but then he also wants constructors. But
Yeah, that's true.
does he? The question is, does he back his teammate to get the pole?
And then
And
convert it into a faster lap and win.
Yeah, I mean, fastest lap can be taken by anyone.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
issue. You're hoping that people don't pit, take it, or whatnot. I mean, bribes may be coming out at this stage. But we'll just have to see. We'll just follow Aiton for the remainder of his last lap of the season, as I think he's backed off. Yeah, he's backed off. I don't know if he's actually going to get another lap in. It'll be tight. Who should we go on board with next? Take your pick, Zach.
We'll have a look. Let's go for. Oh, who was on? Good friend of the channel, Morgan Cheeseman.
Morgan Cheeseman. Actually, he's flying. He might be within a second here.
Oh, he's used all of his deploy. Well, let's see as he gets to the line. It's good enough for P8.
Oh, look at that. The top 6 provisionally is 6/10. Sorry, top 8 is 6/10 away.
That is absolutely brilliant.
The tier 3 standards, that's pretty banging.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go one more, top 10 by 7.5-ish. But I guess we should put it on the man of the moment. But let's just quickly have a look at the 2 McLarens. Are they coming good at all? Some all right sector times.
Oh, I think we should actually go back to AFK Mikey because he's started his lap now.
The lap
and
of
this
all
is
laps.
probably the lap of
The laps that
the season.
need to go.
This defines the whole season, and it comes down just to 3 sectors. See if Mikey can conjure up. He is up in the first sector. It's a good start for Mikey. See how much time he needs to make overall for those attempts. And he does give him the toe. That is a very, very top 10 respect moments here. And then he gracefully moves out the way.
Gets good turning.
Do you reckon I've got the chicane
to
try it? No.
I feel like he should have. I feel like that would have given him the extra bonus he needed.
Although we will see the sector split now. Has he done enough?
Oh my god,
he's
doing
there. Enough at the minute.
He's there.
But Toxin goes top. So he needs a little bit more time now.
No. Ooh, it's good turning.
John Dawson's left the session.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah,
he's just about kept it in play.
He turned a blind eye for the championship.
Go on.
Mikey goes around the final corner to the line. He's going to put his foot down. And provisionally. Oh, wow. What a lap. Can H12 do anything? No, he's down and out in P8. Unless anyone can dislodge him. Automate is up on his lap, but not enough. So that will be it.
That is a statement and a half.
Mikey lives to fight another day, literally. Wow. He needed that. And you've got to say fair play to Aiton for sacrificing his lap.
That might be one of the most clutch moments I've ever seen in the league.
BRL history.
When it mattered most, when all the chips were on the table, when it was all ready to be snatched away, he has done that.
Exactly, and he knew all eyes would be on him. Because he's the one that has to do something today. And, he conjured up that result. All he just needs to hope for now is a H12 fall apart. And
that's sector 3 as well.
Yeah, it was monstrous. Wow. So that is the order for the race, which I'll have a little look. We'll run through it now. The Frenchman, AFK Mikey, starts off in pole, crucially. Then Toxin, followed by Maverick, Automate, Eaton, Sam Lee into P6, Blocky P7, H12, the championship leader in P8, Apara P9, and Morgan Cheeseman rounds off the top 10. So, wow, it really is all to play for now, because H12 hasn't even got a favourable position off the start. He'd probably prefer to be at the back, I'm not going to lie, than BP8. You know, so much can happen in the middle.
And one
of the
thing I
grid.
just want to quickly point out, with that pole position, if they finish in, obviously they won't finish exactly where they have started. However, Red Bull would take the championship lead by 7 points at the death after Alpine, I'm pretty sure, has led it the whole way through.
Monumental.
Actually, there's been a bit of tussling. Williams had a great start out the blocks. But ever since like Snipes left and he just gave up on the team, like the great team principal he is, he just started going downhill. And it's really fallen into the clutches of Alpine and Red Bull in the last couple.
So either Mikey or H12 will be among the names of Billy H07, Ritian 0112, who both have 1 championship, and Isaac BI, who has 2 championships. He'll be among the stars. You know, these are people that fans have looked up to for generations. So he'll look to put his name in the lights next to these stars, and hope he'll be, you know, the hero of the next generation.
Do you want to lead us away on the start? Final
Would I
proceedings?
like to?
Yeah.
No,
as a
no,
two-time champion of this tier.
No, honestly. No, honestly.
Okay.
You're I respect you so much, you know. You're a 3-time champ, I'm 2-time champ. I'm below you, you know. I'm gonna say it now. I'm humble, but
You're always below me.
I'd love you to.
But below the lights are the cars, and it goes to 5 red lights. It's a long hold, but they're finally underway. Good getaway from Mikey and their Astons behind. As it down into turn 1, Aiton late on the brakes there. Bit of an issue, I think. Just need to watch for H12 as well here.
Yeah,
Zach,
he's managed to keep it clean. And McLaren has gone really wide. That's Sam Lee.
Seen a bollard go shooting off to the right there. Oh, as Mavericks spun it under braking zone almost.
H12
Back down to
the best
P5.
start he could have wanted or asked for. Probably dreamed about this start. You know, he's got clean air in front of him now.
And looking at the conditions as well, it looks pretty decent. John Dawson's lagging out.
Should we have a quick gander at the starting tyres?
Yes, we will once we get through this opening carnage. Let's get to sector 3, then we'll see how it settles down. But it looks pretty... Not many incidents as of yet, but... Oh, as I say, that Aiton has just munched on the rear of Slocky 2008. But pretty calm start, especially for Tier 3 standards.
Very well behaved.
And we will go into the proceedings next. I mean, look at that. Mikey and Toxin have nearly dropped Automate already.
Yeah. They definitely just want to push on now. I think for the Red Bull's sake, they just want to keep it clean now. I don't know what this would do for the standards.
Try and get John back in, please.
I feel like Alpine may have actually just retaken the lead.
Oh, is Mavericks out? Oh
no.
I don't know what's happened there, but Alpine.
I spoke a little bit too early.
Nice commentator's curse. Right.
I've always wanted to be a commentator who curses people.
So, okay, well, now we have a break in the action with the safety car. Let's have a look at the positions. Yeah, H12 up 4, the biggest gainer out of everyone. Then we got Brooke Baggies and the 2 Williams gaining 3 themselves. Most people holding position.
Well, crucially, I think for H12, you know, he had his teammate behind him. his teammate would have probably, defended for H12 life, but he no longer has that protection anymore. The Red Bulls can maybe look to try and split the strategy a bit, do something different. H12 is out there alone.
He's got for the tyres an array of colours.
Not really,
all
no.
yellow, except for one being white.
And white is no.
So many yellow.
Nothing yellow now. We're on a silly.
I don't think anyone's going to box. It's a bit too early to be going on to those hard compounded tyres.
I do agree with that.
But textbook start, as we see Snipes coming actually. I wonder if that's for a front wing.
He's probably just tried to banter us, I think.
Trying to get some of the attention. He's not going to be fighting at the front. He might as well get some commentary time at the back.
There is actually a front wing.
Oh my god. I think that's the 100th.
Oh, and we can check now, BRL all-time record. Snipes has now taken the most front wing changes off of, who's that? Logan Kelly. Brilliant. Well done, Snipes.
Crazy. Logan's only done about 5 seasons of racing.
Exactly. Yeah. This is like our Rumble in the Jungle, Snipes versus Logan for front wings, and Snipes has won out. So fair play to Snipes. I can hear all that clapping, and just for this legend of the sport. We'll have a look at clapping? Just hear clapping all around me in the arena of the Yasmin Arena. We'll have a look at the all-time podium standings. So at the top, we've got probably the GOAT of BRL, Isaac BI, on an astounding 19. Followed by a few drivers. But interestingly enough, H12, I think is it one season he's been in BRL now? He's already sitting in 8th place, which is, I think that's remarkable. A podium today would not actually take him up to the next place, but it would put him one closer to Sam Lee, who's been around for a good while.
I've just seen Reese himself, but for all of you that don't know, SSB Snipes is called Reese.
And he lives at CH8 3UP. There you go.
Yeah, basically around that area. But he's nearly just munched on the Riv, John.
And he's been there before, so it's not really new news, but
in here
interesting
before,
news at that.
He's a professional.
Of course.
That was a bit cringe, I can't lie. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that. We'll have a look. Oh, tier 3 all-time wins. Let's have a gander. All-time wins. Billy leads away on that with 9, which is crazy. But we know he just stat padded in the lower division. That's nothing new. Mikey has actually got more than me. That's not right. This is so not right, Mikey.
And he's only been here for like 8, 9 races.
Yeah.
That's crazy, mate.
Well, that just shows how consistent I am.
No, he's consistent as well. But just like at winning.
But I lead the way on
podiums. Tier 2 podiums?
I don't even think I got a tier 2 podium.
You don't have access to tier 2.
Yeah, but I can look on this. I do have access, you're not head. No, I have not got a tier 2 podium. But it doesn't matter. Because I got a tier 1 win. And tier 1 is better.
Yeah, that tier 1 win. Brilliant.
The famous tier 1 win, where I think I beat out 20 drivers that day. No, 19 drivers it would be. And we actually achieved the 1-2.
But you beat yourself up as well. Nearly a lap down. Anyway, we'll go to the restart. Mikey, where will he go with proceedings? He's gone? No, he's not. Yes, he has.
He's gone. He's left it. He's gone. What a start that is.
Right. Hmm.
He's already built up a second. So he's caught Toxin napping. And
Yeah.
I
There's
have a
something dodgy
feeling.
about that, if I'm honest.
Was there?
I felt
Do you
like
think the
it was.
Aston were playing the game?
I don't know. I feel like the reaction was very delayed. Like, even
Hmm.
my soon-to-be one-year-old child could have done
Oh, I
better
didn't
with that.
realise. I didn't realise you and John got pregnant. Congratulations! I'm sorry.
Mate, you
Belated
literally gave birth.
congratulations. How the
Anyways, we
fuck
see
did
in the
I get?
background, I think we saw Tom Lobster making a move on Sam, as Sam's going to send it
And
back
look
down
at
the
that.
inside.
SSB snipes and go for it, and John Dawson manages to defend.
As
Team
they're fighting
masterful.
with Bolt Slinger at the back. As
Team
we're
masters
back on
at
board
work.
with Tom Lobster here.
Aye.
He was one for the championship until Reese took him out in
Oh
Baku.
no.
You see a
Speaking
color
of
miles
which,
wide. What's happened?
Snipes has made a massive move, and John has made a move on Bolt Slinger. Wow. Just crazy racing at the back of the grid.
Those two are a cut above the rest, as John definitely gets a warning there.
I've heard John Dawson's cut from a different cloth, you know. You don't want to
Oh,
make
it's
a deal with
Aiton
the
has
devil.
spun it, I think.
And
Yep.
that is also not good for title fight, but I think. Oh, it's a brought on virtual safety car as well.
Well, that's perfect
Rice.
timing for him, actually. He's
Yeah.
crashed into the
Does he
pit
have.
lane.
Ah, he does. He has brutal damage. So he's gone for the
But the
hard
thing is,
compound tyre,
he's
try and
probably
stretch
actually
it.
going to gain out of this because of.
Yeah. You know, I think later on in the race, there'll probably be more safety cars. There'll probably be more incidents. He could get off these tyres and get himself onto a spanking new pair of mediums, maybe softs if
Or
it's
he
that
could.
late on. Oh,
Oh,
and
he's
he's
hit the
nearly done
pit
his
exit wall.
front wing in again. He looks to be fine, but he's got to be a
I
bit
think it
more
was just the
careful.
rear tyre.
Yeah, bit cold, bit chilly. Do you know what? I was going to bring this up before, but I may as well say now. We've got a little bit of time under
Is it
the.
back in
No, we
play?
don't.
But
Well,
say it anyway.
I will. You know, back in day when I was racing in Tier 3, H12 would have a bit of a target on his head. I feel like people would fight a bit harder when they're around him. They won't make it easy. But there just seems to be a lot of respect on this grid, which is also a very good thing. But I'd
Yeah.
maybe like to see a bit of tenacity when H12 is near him, to be honest. You know, because I think that's what you got to do against a champion. But Flocky looks to be all over H12. He looks like he wants some. So we'll see how
Yeah.
this plays out. Yeah,
We
Mikey's
will
managed to build up a
indeed.
second gap again.
So I think Mikey will have that second. Will Autumn be out of it from his teammate? I mean, yeah, it looks like he's like holding him off almost. Very defensive.
Yep. And that's just also opened the space from their McLaren behind, actually.
Yeah.
They both have a lot of ERS, which is expected after a safety car restart, VSC restart. Well, look at that. He's got a great toe Flocky now. Can he send it? No, he won't. He'll be
Oh,
smart.
Autumn sends it on Flocky.
And the Aston. Oof, that's a bit silly. That's exactly what H12 wants, so. And he'll look to shoot off the road as these two squabble behind.
H12 seemingly has much better straight line speed.
Yeah. I mean, sure, well, that's not too bad around Abu Dhabi. There are a bit of the, the weavy, slow corners, but other than that,
The
it
weedy
is
slow corners. Yep.
majoritively, majoritively, great word. Majority of the corners are fast speed, in fairness.
Majority. But anyway,
Shut up,
I do wonder how
3 seconds for top
slow
lobster.
he was going, Automate, because all of a sudden H12 was caught up to the back of Toxin.
Yeah.
Like
And
by
that is not
4
good
tenths in that last sector.
sight, really, for Mikey. You'll see
No.
H12 coming up from 8 and think, oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, H12 was actually the start of his postcode in Brixton.
I didn't realise.
Sam,
Sorry,
I think
didn't
Sam's
realise
hit
that.
the wall at turn 1.
And
As he got
Get to a
damage?
pit stop, I'd imagine,
Yes.
is in quite a while. But could anyone try and pull off a sneaky one? See how long they can stretch the tyres to. Because the only thing is, if you box now, there'll probably be another safety car later. Where it just
Yeah, but you
depends how
can't
later.
bank. You can't. If you're in the title fight, you can't
You can't
bank
take
on the
these
fact that's
risks,
going to
I
be the
don't think.
case as Tob Lobster's wing has just flown off. Down the. I don't know if he just hit someone or something. But his wing is no more. You've got a great camera shot of it there.
What would you do here, then? You're one of the greatest that this league's ever seen. What would you do in this situation?
Oh, and I was in a championship
Yeah,
battle.
you were in the championship fight here. You were AFK.
You've got to
Mike,
play
you
the
were
safe bet
chasing it.
here.
Right,
No point in
I'd
trying to
agree.
formulate something that isn't going to happen.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And that is
We'll
why
go
we
to the
are who
front.
we are.
Mikey's in.
Mikey's in.
Both are in. Everyone is in so far. I think the only one we might see stay out is Brooks Bagley.
I think it's so early. I think it's really early.
What it might do is it might play into the two-stop kind of role.
Yeah. And I just think this plays into Bagley's hands, really. If I'm honest.
It really doesn't.
I think it does. Because at the end of the Grand Prix, he might be worried about a bit of tyre wear coming into his mediums.
Mm-hmm.
And then, he'll probably be similar-ish pace to the ones on the hards now. Who will be on decrepit tyres, I would say, by the end. But tyre wear, it's going to be higher as well, isn't it, in the day around here?
Nah, it's just tyre temp.
Does that not affect tyre wear? Well, has anyone switched about? Oh, God.
Well, it usually does, but knowing this game, it probably doesn't.
Automate, by the way.
He's
In the
what?
pit somehow. A para got past Automate somehow. I don't know when that was.
Well, he had to double step behind
Snipes has made.
Toxin.
That was it. Snipes has made up positions.
Not through skill, but just through getting lucky.
And then John is at the back of the grid. I don't know how he's at the back of the grid after everything that's happened.
Well, to be fair, he's higher than his current championship standing, which is 16th, so he's doing well. Away the
on the season, easy top 3. Easy top 3. 16th!
John has actually added Boltzlinger. What WTF was that driving? In that
red
accent
card.
as well.
No, that's a red card. WTF.
WTF. That's what he said.
WTF.
In lowercase, so you have to put a bit of the lemony zest on it.
I'm more of a medium spice kind of guy. Not that. I'm lemon and herb.
Lemon and herb.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, but I'm just not a spice guy.
I feel. Well, to be fair, the best at it are the Spice Girls. So.
That was a KDB assist for you there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mesut Ozil behind the back, like bicycle kick one there.
Just like me and you.
Right.
No. Imagine.
No,
I'm not
a lot of questioning.
So, Yonder, anything happened in your life recently? Anything interesting that the fans might want to hear? It's been a long time.
So, when was the last time we had a Natter?
Oh, it was Miami. Oh, no.
No, didn't we have one with Ridian?
It was Belgium.
So what the fans want to know the truth. Recently got engaged to Ridian's mother, Katie Price.
I didn't know you were allowed to marry dogs in Britain. Didn't know that, but
Oh no, luckily it's in Wales, isn't it?
Okay, that's fine then. Each to their own then, I suppose. I personally wouldn't go for the dog.
Plus, he's from Wales, so wouldn't it be a sheep?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but His mum was a dog.
The logistics aren't logisticking. If you
Isn't
get me.
there a fact that there's more sheep than people or something in Wales?
Exactly, that's why they get one a day.
They
Right.
get one a day. What do you mean by that?
We go to the restart.
Okay.
Brooks Baggy, when will he go? He's revving the throttle, but he's not confirmed it yet. I think
I
he's
think
gone
he's
now.
left it a little bit too late. He's not quite got the Mikey restart, but he's not lost a position.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
the most
crucial.
pivotal thing.
He is going to be a bit of a stone falling off a cliff here.
Yeah.
He's going to be tumbling down the edge very quickly.
In all honesty,
let's
as
just
long as he
see.
doesn't lose too many positions by the time he pits, he should be in contention for a bit of a
Mikey
comeback
nearly went into the
result.
back of him there. The last thing Mikey wants is a penalty, of course. I see Sam around the outside of
That just
Boxling as they
goes
go
without
side by side
saying,
down the
but
straight.
come on. Don't matter. And that is quite
Hush,
respectful.
good boy.
But
There's some action in the background.
You only get to call me daddy. No, it's getting silly now. Another hey, fuck. Holy fuck. And
No
no
one's
doubt
even
John
round.
Dawson was involved. There's just no doubt.
Why?
Bad bumper lad.
Oh no, look who's not got a wing.
Just big snipes. Oh, he's
Got
done it
horror.
again. He's done it again. That little bastard.
The thing is, when I think of like drivers throughout the season, I usually picture that. Oh, and he's just killed John.
We've caught that on stream.
We've
So
caught that, yeah.
So we'll be getting a season ban.
Yeah, so you will actually be
That's it now.
disqualified from the championship.
Well done,
And
Snipes.
John's not got any wing now. I might just report that for him, to be honest, and just.
You know, the worst thing is that they can't even go on to fucking hards, can they?
Oh, and Snipes has crashed into the pit wall.
Oh, and that's so silly.
No, what's it? Leave the F1 before the F1 leaves you.
The F1's left him.
Tell you what, the F1 that has left someone is Brooks Baggy. He is getting swarmed right now by Toxin, and I'm assuming H12 will be on his case soon. He's actually touching him up through the chicane.
Do you know what? And as long as it's consensual, we don't mind a good bit of touching up.
Said by Zach Barnes. He goes round the outside. H12, this is pivotal.
Go on,
he needs to get this done
fight it, Brooke.
Oh, he fought him through the mid corner. He backed out in the end. I think he doesn't want to play too much of a factor in this championship.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the case for a lot of these other drivers.
It seemed like that under the restart.
Even though it is a bit far-fetched for Mikey, especially with the current scenario, they still don't want to do anything that will cause a frailty in future relations.
I don't think Brooke Baggy should fight anyone really. I think he should just try and hang on to someone in BRL.
To be honest.
I did not mean that to be crap. But let's move on. The Italian Stallion is all over the back of him, and he'll send it down the side. And he makes it stiff, lovely from the Italian Stallion. He'll look to push on to the back of the leaders. So I feel like he'd probably be a bit disappointed in the way in which his season's gone, because like Sam Lee, I feel like he would have thought to himself he will be a contender for the championship this season. But obviously hasn't transpired that way. What's happened at the front?
Toxin, in overtaking Mikey, has just gone off the track completely, and now H12, the two championship protagonists.
Who is right?
Oh.
It is probably a nightmare scenario for Mikey. I'm not gonna fit.
Oh,
look
that's
at that.
a bit wide.
Oh, H12 ran off into the runoff area, which is actually gravel in that section. Slowed himself down. Lucky to not pick up a penalty there.
Probably just like locked up or something really badly.
That's really
gravel though.
awkward there. So they both ran off track. Toxin actually picked up the penalty, but it's H12 who probably got a little bit worse off there. Losing position. Now we'll have a para all over his rear. Get the tyres a bit dirtied up. Yeah, we'll
in the
see how this
midst of all that,
transpires.
Toxin did get a free second, which is only going to help H12 realistically in this fight.
Of course.
But all of that action came at all. Toxin nearly lost it on the exit. Toxin went for the move at this part of the track last time, overshot the second part of the chicane, and then all of a sudden it was a freeway fight going up
Actually,
the hill.
Yonder, I think Mikey's just lacking that bit of straight line speed.
Or is he doing a Hamilton from 2016, trying to play into H12, having some battles maybe?
Well, saying that, he is out of battery practically, and Toxin moves past. But Mikey seems to be struggling, I think. Maybe setup issues, I don't know. Because he looks
Toxin
a bit
doesn't
slow
look
on
that
the straight.
quick though, I'm going to be honest. It's just going to bunch this pack together again.
I think there's just a variance of setup, and it's not really working out for Mikey with everyone else being so quick on the straight. So he's having to use a lot of battery, which is obviously only to his detriment in the long run.
Tell you what, it's nearly gapped H12. It's just as you've been talking through that section.
Yeah, we'll probably just look to stick behind Toxin now, Mikey, for at least a few laps, just to see if he can pull away. Because Apara looks to be very, very racy at the minute on these hard tyres. He is coming under all sorts of pressure from Flocky behind him. So this is probably helping H12 just a little bit to ease a bit of pressure. But we'll have a look what happens on the main street. We can see Mikey does actually stick behind Toxin.
Lots of wing.
Pulls out, and Apara actually doesn't get a move because of the safety car. Apara was about
only just realised
to go for that. No, I know. He pulled out. Just like,
now
no,
this is interesting, right? Mediums could potentially make it here. But is it worth the risk? Especially if you're in this championship fight.
Yeah.
I'm looking at maybe Vincent, but Vincent might just go hard.
Well,
but then he's got more of a chance to go to the end.
To his old hard that he had for a while.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like it's that awkward stage where mediums will be terrible at the end, but so will the hards.
It's just how much of a degradation period will there be? Toxins in, Mikey's in, H12 is in. They're all in.
Like the Conga here. Look at this.
I didn't expect this. I thought there'd be a couple more people sticking out, but
yeah. But Morgan's is the bravest of the lot, who decides to stick instead of twist. So he stays out, and he'll be the first to the safety car.
That's quite a scary prospect, actually. These two leading the pack, especially since from this race, Boltzlinger hasn't really moved up from last.
Ooh, Waiton changes the front wing of his.
He's the one that calls it.
Of course. Oh, he's back on hard, so he's actually he might be in a great position here, Waiton, come the end of the race.
Okay. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
So we'll have a look. Boltzlinger hards, Morgan Cheeseman hards. Everyone else up to 18, it seems, are on. No, I've got that completely wrong. H12 is on mediums, which is more important than anyone else at this point because he is on the same compound as Mikey. So we won't have a bit of strategical difference coming into the race. It'll just be pure pace till the end. Mikey will just hope that H12 gets in a bit of ruckus, gets in a collision. You don't ever hope for your rivals to have a crash. But I think that is the only way Mikey will have any shot today at winning the championship. I feel like both drivers, they'll want to win so much, but you gotta look at the others and respect what they've done. You know, no matter what, you've got to reflect and say this has been a great battle. But yeah, whoever wins this today, you know,
Oh, Bolt's coming.
he has. You are right. Oh, it's just been Morgan Cheeseman.
Obviously, didn't quite fancy himself against the quicker drivers.
I think, Joe, what? I'm putting my money on Morgan Cheeseman to just win the championship now. Somehow.
Everyone's getting season bans.
Yeah.
Right.
He has the chance to do something monumental. He can have his say in the title fight if he wants to. Maybe not in the way in which he'd want to at the start of the season, but he has this opportunity, you know. And that's probably why he stayed out. You know, he's got nothing to lose back in 13th, 14th, 12th. But now we can, you know.
Oh, I didn't see the array of tyres that have come out actually.
Yeah, I was thinking the same when I started to read them out, and so you know, we've got a few on hards, and I don't know how. Maybe they've gone before the weekend selected more harder compounds, but you know, you wouldn't have thought that.
They might be softer on the inside though.
Why the fuck have you said that?
Why not? I don't. There's nothing wrong with that, mate.
That is so wrong. It's so wrong. Anyway, cars are they are very punched up.
Cars are moving. I think this might be
driving.
Morgan's first restart since maybe his GSR days.
Oh, wow.
Which is at BZ before Zach, so of course he wouldn't know.
You remember the passing the safety car incident?
With Morgan, yeah. To give you the win. You did it to Snipes as well that season.
Yeah, I know,
but we're focusing on this season, and Morgan's gone early, and he's not really got the best getaway. I think they kind of second guessed where he was going. All about pulling out a second. Oh, he's already off the track actually.
God, behind Pete Schwab had a bit of a slide as well.
Could just be a tactical ploy. Potentially throw off Toxin.
Schwab all over the back of Mikey.
Oh, round the outside.
Mikey takes to the inside defensive position.
I don't know how Tob Lobs was retired there, but former potential championship contender is now gone as Toxin is trying to make the move and has secured the move.
Looks like Kate Schwab will just sit behind Mikey. Sparks fly off the Red Bull. Kate Schwab following. But Morgan Cheeseman lies between the two now.
They're going to go full wide.
Oh. Look at that. Mikey takes the lead now. Great little move. Round the outside. And he keeps it.
That was always the risk.
He's just hanging on though, isn't he? He's just there still.
If he can just get, I mean, realistically, he was running down at the bottom of the top 10. If he could just stick in DRS here, we haven't seen his pace on the straights, but if he's got decent straight line speed, he might be able to hold this. Obviously, these tyres are going to be a bit better for these lot in the front. Mikey sets fast after Grand Prix.
Set his iconic 3-second time penalty, puts it on the board. Brilliant from John. The DRS has now been enabled. To the annoyance of Mikey, I'm sure. We enter the first DRS zone. And we'll actually see...
Oh, Morgan is half round there. He's lost all of the positions he gained practically in the pit stop.
Let's see the strength of the Aston Martin straight line speed. So he's gained about 6 tenths down that straight.
Oh, whoa. I've caught that on moment. Camera. Autumn Ape, he's either gone across Brooke Baggy or Brooke Baggy's come across him, and they've just had a massive almighty
What has
incident.
just happened? Toxin.
And
Did Toxin get caught up in that, or was that his own
no, well, Toxin was at the
personal
front.
mistake? Yeah. Oh, but look at this, Flocky on hard tyres, P2.
Oh
So
my
this
god,
is
this
really
is
pivotal for Mikey now, because he can actually just extend this gap over 1 second, and HR will be stuck. He'll have nothing to do for it, because Flocky is just keeping that gap to 9
I'm so
tenths.
done. I was too busy focused on the crash at the back. I didn't even realise Toxin had exploded.
I didn't realise what happened to Toxin. I was watching it. I saw the first Aston go
I
round.
saw the
Flocky
almighty
has got
collision at the
some
back.
unbelievable pace. You know, we
On those
haven't
hards as well.
focused on him at
H12
all,
has actually
really.
lost. He's lost it.
Are that hard tyres?
Oh, and I tell you
even
why,
faster than
I've just
medium
spotted a bit of damage on H12's car.
Oh my, this is
His
absolutely
front
pivotal.
right wing.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Sam
McLaren
is
Sam
round.
Lee is round. I can tell you what, that could just save H12 potentially. You know, depending on how much damage does have, because Vincent is already past. So H12 is in a bit of a sticky situation. He'll probably just keep falling down this order.
I'll say Vincent out of nowhere is just
Yeah.
kind of just idling
Yonder,
in this race, and now he's there.
I think the hard tyre is already better than the mediums somehow, because Flocky is all over Mikey, which you wouldn't have even thought about before the pit stops really, because Flocky.
Look how much time he's losing in this
pace.
third sector. He's going to be crawling around these, especially the long lefters. Lefties? Lefties.
Lefties.
Lefties nuts.
It's hell. Okay. Well, let's have a look. Mikey's really got a. I thought he could just push away, from Flocky, but it's actually the other way around. Flocky's coming after him, and Sam Lee
10 second, he's called
has
it a day.
retired, and that could maybe save H12's skin, depending on how bad this damage is, because it's actually John Dawson in 10th now, and he'd have to overtake H12.
That would mean John Dawson would have to have better pace than him.
Yeah. And the Mercedes going really wide of Morgan Cheeseman. I think that's just to cool down the car, maybe. Tactical stuff.
Yeah, cool down the car, man.
Tactical. H12 is actually doing really well to keep this position, but Vincent with a lovely switchback.
There was Aiton's retired and Brooke
move.
Baggy. What's happened at the back there?
Something silly, I'd assume, because Aiton would not want to retire it. H12 has actually retook the position.
And hang on a second here. We've all of a
that-
sudden got a
is that
point
the-
where we've only got 10 cars left when there was literally 14 a second ago.
Is that the tyre? Is that the constructor's done? If it stays like this?
No, but it's dependent on where H12 and Mikey finishes. And it might go to count back here. And we're going to have to put up the stats to find out who's where. We'll just follow this battle for H12 because it's all basically down to what he does for the rest of the race. DRS chicken there with Vincent. And look how much he's slowing everyone up. Zach, can you see this?
I
Absolute
can, and
monstrosity.
it's ridiculous. But Flocky, if we look ahead, he's absolutely locked in with Mikey.
Oh, there's contact. There's contact with H12 there. That was close. That was really close.
The only way H12 can lose this now is if he crashes out. And,
Pretty much.
that looks quite unlikely at the minute because he's doing quite well to
If I go to the fastest
even keep
lap,
the pace.
if you DNF, you do not get the fastest lap. It's whoever gets the fastest lap that finishes. Vincent nearly tags him round. So the fastest lap of anyone that is finishing right now is currently Flocky
Ooh.
by
Flocky
about a
is-
tenth and a half.
Yeah, he's really, really speedy at the minute. And it'll
Mm.
carry on like that. Mikey will only get slower now with the Asian tyres. Not Asian, aging.
Wow. No. I've got to say, if I was H12, I'd just let these guys battle.
Yeah,
I would just
I'd,
let these
I'd
guys
have to
battle and
agree.
just cruise back.
Yeah, because he doesn't have to do anything. He at the
Mm.
minute he's at risk of
Oh my god.
potentially getting crashed out.
Vincent and Apara have just nearly gone flying into the barrier in a place I didn't even know
You
was
could.
able to happen. And then, yeah, he's been tagged
Blocky and
around
Mikey
again.
now interchanging positions once more.
Toxin, after that spin or crash or whatever he seemed to have earlier in the race, is back up to P3.
He needs to push on, but I think he will away from H12 if he manages to just keep it now. It's just that H12 keeps going back in these DRS zones like this. But it looks like Toxin's managed to just keep this one. Or has he? H12 around the outside. But then it opens up into the inside line for Toxin and he makes it
Oh,
stick.
Morgan's been spun by
And that's
H12.
unfortunate because he was keeping pace quite well behind Vincent, I believe it was. Oh, H12 running very wide, and I'm surprised he got picked for a penalty yet because he's run wide quite a few times. I'm also further surprised that Toxin hasn't just pulled away from H12 straight away. But, you know, surprises come every day. Interesting. That is so weird how Toxin ain't pulled away.
Yeah, but I wonder if he's trying to maybe hold H12 back to these guys.
Maybe Toxin just wants to cause a bit of a ruckus. Who knows?
Maybe he
I
wants to
predicted the
see
riot. I predicted the riot.
just to make sure that H12's credentials are worthy of a champion. Give him a bit more pressure.
The chance. I mean, even if H12 crashes out now, he still wins the championship because of the fastest lap. So,
Oh, Jesus, that could have been it right there.
Toxin have to take evasive action, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh my
definitely
god!
didn't take the ideal line. One. I'm just quickly
H12,
counting up.
H12 was round.
Oh, he's just got to keep it out the barriers at this point. Just bring it
So
home
yeah,
safe
he had a
now.
little moment before, but he obviously didn't take the warning. He went and spun out seconds later.
He's just got to bring it
He has
home.
got a healthy bit of a lead to Morgan Cheeseman, so we probably won't be worried about him behind for the
Got to
minute.
say, Red Bull has the count back, by the way. So if they were to be equal on points, Red Bull would take it. And actually, with that spin, that has basically kicked him out of the
Then
opportunity.
Flocky has thoroughly passed Mikey, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Also got a laps car in front of H12. If I'm just currently monitoring
That
him.
is awesome, mate. Flocky just out of nowhere seems to taking this race by across the neck. And,
But the reason
pushed
why
on.
H12 is pushing so much right now is because if it finished as it did in these positions without the
wouldn't
pens,
win the constructors.
H12 wouldn't get the constructors for Alpine. So all of us, yeah, this has really opened up now.
Yeah, I think Mickey would have just gotten into this race wanting to win the constructors, and that's what he's doing at the minute, I believe. So,
Well,
you know,
yeah, by count back, they're
I
currently
can't.
actually he's got one more point because of his quali.
There we go.
Remember, the quali point does matter, and then
Yeah.
we'll also need to monitor the fastest lap in case that plays a factor.
It looks like H12 spin has really cost him, although he is right at the back of Para. So
Yeah,
it
he's
seems
got
like
damage as well.
his damage is just not
Damage
even injured him
limitation.
too much. Exactly.
And with Toxin and Vincent both having some penalties, that will probably make them drop behind H12 too.
He knows he's not out of this yet. You know, he's got the heart of a champion, despite not getting crowned in a
Has he got
champion
the
just
taste
yet.
of a champion?
We'll have to see. You know, a champion wants to win everything, and
Oh,
he won't win
Toxin.
everything in this position, as it is.
I think Toxin had a moment out that corner.
I do
All of a
believe he
sudden, his
has.
teammate's back ahead of him, and he's actually dropped the second to Vincent at the moment.
That man
Vincent
H12
goes
is
wide.
just behind him. So we're back in the same position as we were before, even after H12 had that spin, had that moment. They're all back together again.
And from lap 27, I'm pretty sure you get classified if you complete lap 27. So he's got one more lap to do before it's pretty much nailed on unless there's any shenanigans. For H12 to potentially becoming the 12th champion of the league. Season 8 tier 3. Oh, it's weird. Why Autumn is dropping back to... I don't know if he's trying to give his teammate a slipstream while he's a lap down or what exactly is going on. He's trying to play the team game.
Yeah.
I think he's actually trying to potentially take the fastest lap away from the guys ahead.
I think, yeah.
A lot of weaving.
Let's see.
Even as a lapped car, I don't really like to see that much if I was driving.
Yeah. Yeah, I was picked up a 3-second time penalty. Which I'm sure he will give 0 fucks about.
Yeah.
But let's see. I think H12 is just going to sit behind him now. He has no need to try and get involved in all this.
I mean, he does if he wants the constructors, but if we actually look ahead, Mikey has all of a sudden dropped 2 seconds.
No, the tyre deck
Flocky
is taking a toll on him.
And all of a sudden, what looked like could be a potential, victorious day for Mikey, with the potential drivers and with a better looking chance at the constructors, as all of a sudden looks to be an absolute nightmare, even after Maverick crashing out on lap 2 squandered Alpine's chances for a slight moment.
That man bolt swinger.
Oh, Mikey's actually spun. Mikey's actually spun.
Oh, H12 looked to be going wheel to wheel with Toxin for a second, but he decided to think better of it.
Yeah,
surprised at Parra, to be honest. His pace was quite strong, and then it all of a sudden just fell off. H12 taking the risk, he's going for it, and he makes the move stick. There is a lot of respect between these sets of drivers because that was quite easy for H12. Obviously, you will get fall back
slipstream.
A bit, and I just get the DRS. Oh, there we go. Feels like that front right end plate that hasn't affected him too badly. Pace wise, he moved behind. I think that's Morgan Cheeseman on a Parra. But he does actually pick up the 3 seconds, so it doesn't matter too much. Mikey's really fell off. Hold on, what's happening here?
No, he had a spin. Oh,
had a
was
spin.
into the wall, goes automate. Right. Yeah, I don't know what Mikey lost it last lap.
Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit.
I don't know, but
and he's gone wide.
Toxin's nearly binned it as well, just after seeing his teammate do it a couple corners ago. But it looks like it's going to be double delight for the Alpine team and for H12 specifically. It's really been a great season for him, to be honest. Constant podiums ever since he joined the grid back in round 2, I believe it was. Really showing that he has been the one to watch as he kind of taps Vincent there. He gets a touch up by Toxin himself.
Running a train on him.
And let's just see what happens on this final lap. Will H12 do a Lewis Hamilton potentially on CTX Vincent, who's had a great... Oh!
All he
that
wants
was.
is that third place on track, and it nearly cost him the race.
I think he's got more wing damage now. But I think we can happily say, can call in the dogs and put out the fire. We're about to crown ourselves a new champion. Flocky takes a win. Mikey has been a great contender. He's nearly spun it on the last corner. It's been a great contender. But the championship today goes to H12. What a victory, son. What a victory. Can we get a round of applause, Zach?
Oh,
Zach
well
does
done.
not even care in the slightest. But
I am clapping, the mic's not picking up, I promise.
I've got to say, that is honestly the amount of pressure he's had to deal with there. H12 is your new champion, and your 12th champion, coincidentally, of the BRL League Series.
Written in the stars for H12 doing this well. What a man. You know, we went through the thick of it.
Drive.
Everyone knows that. They know where it
Even
snows.
when it slows.
He skidded in, and everyone froze.
And Mikey froze.
You know.
And
I don't know nothing about no ice, but I do know H12 is cold.
Yeah, I wonder if we could do some interviews.
Yeah, do you know what? Oh, and H12
yeah, actually, I'll at them in the chat.
Is that a femboy? I think H12 is a femboy. Looking at his avatar, so that's interesting. First femboy winner after Yonder.
Shut up.
Camaraderie. Such a none of my times on what you want to be.
Wow, what a race. Honestly, I did not expect Tier 3 to conjure up that kind of...
There was a bit of quality there, weren't there? A bit of quality.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's been missing from Tier 3. You know? And there was a lot of respect. Even though there were a few incidents, there's a lot of respect between the drivers, I think. Yeah.
I'll see if they want to do the interviews or not. If not, then that's fine. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the king. That's my crown, that's my bling.
Check, clip that. Wait a minute.
Heart. Smash through the ceiling because I'm reaching for the stars.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is how the story goes.
Whoa. This is how the wrist like gets. I'm in the riz of it. Oh, Tottenham lost again. Cool. Towel scored though for Tottenham.
Cove.
I've always been a fan of F1. Meow. Meow. Nice. Oh, it's Mikey. Let's watch this automate clip. What's happened there?
Let's see if I can get H12 in here.
It's Brock Baggies.
I've invited him to the game that he's already in.
What a knobhead.
I'll get Flocky in as well, get the race winner in.
Smash.
Let's see how this all goes. They don't want to join for interviews, that is all good. But it'd be nice to see. Nice to hear at least if they have anything to say in particular. Wow.
Oh yes.
pretty
Oh yeah.
Hello, Flocky.
Yeah,
Are you there, Flocky?
I am.
Oh
I see you.
yes.
Do you want to do a couple questions for the
Sure.
interview?
Sure.
Okay. Just make sure your audio is included. And then, yeah, we can proceed.
Let's begin. Voco
Zach, do you
Ricardo,
want to take it away, this section?
Nah, do you know what, mate? You do it because I actually have one question I'd like to say at the end from chat.
Oh,
So
a
I'll
question
leave
from
that.
chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Flocky, first of all, well done on your... It's quite a dominant win in the end with the time gap. But how's it for you? Because obviously, you're not necessarily fighting for the championship, but
Yeah.
you are fighting around the contenders. How was it fighting them? Did you kind of know that you could take a bit more risk than them, as you didn't necessarily have that big, I guess, championship title thing to fight for?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to play it safe mostly because I knew most people were just gonna have tire wear problems. So at the end, I could take a bit more risk, and that's what the win turned into. But that's what
Yeah, I mean, it was, you seem to have the pace pretty much
Yeah.
the whole way through. I think during the safety car periods, you'd kind of bogged down to like middle of the, well, maybe not middle of the pack, but not in the top 5, so to speak. But you were pretty much there the whole race. And yeah, I mean, how much effect did the safety car have like on the race? Because it got broken up quite a bit until those last 10 laps. That really, were you kind of like annoyed about the safety cars? Because obviously every time a safety car comes out breeds more safety cars. How were they for you, and how did you
I mean, the last
kind of
one,
manage your
the
race?
last one was very good for me because I knew most people would have picked the balanced tire strategy. So, and the mediums are only last about 5 laps. So, and I had another set of hard, so I went hard, so it kind of worked out for me at the end. And was able to
Yeah.
make such a large gap.
Yeah, to be honest, I was surprised so many people pitted on that last safety car. I thought a couple more would risk it out, like Morgan Cheeseman did, but tended to not be the main strategy. And then last one for me, before potentially Zach gives one. We'll have to see. I have to regulate, see if it's worthy. But yeah, looking forward to potentially next season. Are you looking to maybe do some more racing here, or got big ambitions potentially?
First, we're trying to go for a championship next season. Stay in.
That's what I
Oh
like to hear.
yeah.
I like the confidence. I mean, after the pace you've shown today, I'm sure definitely in contention if you were to continue. But it's a very good showing, and a very good I guess when all the team principals come together to decide their lineups, you might be one of the first ones on the list to try and get down. But yeah, that's all from me. Zach, you got
So
you got that question still?
yeah, so we've got
Please don't make it.
no, so we've got a
too
few
dodgy.
questions from chat here.
These are going to be
And-
unserious, Flocky, just so you know.
Oh, these are very serious heart sack. One here from Kanye West Lover 911, and it says, "What is your sexual orientation?"
No comment.
No shit. Oh, fair
Okay,
enough.
no,
Yep.
that's
Media
a fair
trained.
answer.
We like that. Media trained.
He's already here for the big leagues.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows what to do.
Yep. And then we've got one more by Ridian Scott 2006, which
God.
says, oh, don't say oh god. He says, "What are your thoughts on the I can't goon incident?" I don't. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No comment.
I can't goon. Ah, there
He
we
was
go.
first in line
Brilliant.
for that.
Brilliant. No comment. Yeah, fair. Respect it.
Any
I think that's
other?
all yonder. Actually, oh, there's one more here. Oh,
God.
oh,
Great.
there's one more here. Who? No comment. Uh, who is your favourite ever BRL title winner? I don't know if you're up to your history, but you know, me and Yonder both have a BRL
No.
title. But so, who's your favourite?
I don't know. No comment.
Oh
I think
shit!
it's probably H12.
He's so media trained. He's so media trained.
We don't mind that, especially after
Yes,
some
incidents
former
in the
drivers
past.
or some drivers in
Yeah.
here like yourself just almost get banned for saying ridiculous stuff. So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah,
But I think that'll be all for today. What a great result in the end. Well done to Flocky for taking home the victory in style as well by like 15 odd seconds in the end. And obviously, well done to H12. Commiserations to Mickey, just missing out on the championship, even though it was a bit of a long shot. And I believe Alpine also just about secured the constructors. Obviously, before post-race penalties come into play. But thank you all for listening in to the 5 or so that's left on stream. Thank you very much for listening. Zach, anything to leave them on?
Well, yeah, thanks for listening. See you next time at, I don't know where it'll be, but make sure you tune in next time because I'm sure next season will be even better.
Yes, that is true. All right.
Bye. Right, I'm off Yonder. I'm off.